I had lost that job actually that I was working for like 2 years, and I don't know. I didn't really aspire to even to look for any other job after that because I pretty much was like, man, I can support myself just selling a little bit of bud that I had, but I never expected to like take it anywhere farther than that. It was just really just so I could have money to eat, pay the little rent I was paying, and pretty much smoke, whatever, support my habit, whatever. But after like 8 to 12 months of doing that, you gain more people wanting to buy from you. The shit that you're going to, the shit that you're picking up to sell out of is getting bigger now. You're dealing with more shit. You're dealing with way more money. It just kind of, I wouldn't say it got out of hand, but it hit me so quick that I never really like sat down and was like, whoa, like what are you doing here? That day came actually the day that I did get busted. Yeah, and that was actually one thing my grandma couldn't help me out of. She actually didn't. I remember calling her, and I wasn't even calling her to come bail me out. I was actually calling her just to let her know where I was and what happened to me. And she was just like, all right, I'm gonna pray for you. Like, she was just like, I'm gonna pray for you. I think you attract a certain things. I think, whatever you're doing at the time or whatever you're into, you're gonna attract whatever it is that comes with that. Like, everything comes with something. You know what I'm saying? And if you're doing those things, you're gonna attract those things that come with it. So, I knew, whenever I was, selling weed and doing all that shit, the only things I can attract is either, getting caught, someone robbing me, someone, doing something bad to me, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna attract no good things. You're gonna attract money, but that's not necessarily a good thing. I mean, the quote is, money is the root of all evil. So if you're attracting large amounts of money in the wrong way, you're gonna attract, all the other negative things that come with it. And what I'm doing now, as far as like the production, I know if I keep doing that, I'm gonna attract, the positive things that come with that, with people, wanting to work with me, being a part of great projects, possibly, winning some Grammys, just all the fucking positive things that come with being a producer and devoting your life to some good and, giving the world some dope music.